DOA UK Heavyweight Championship.
Let's have it.
Are you ready, Yarmouth? No, it's a heavyweight title. I said, are you ready? Okay, let's play music and bring our first wrestler to the ring, please.
So folks, we're back for the second half. And we are having our 5th championship match in a row. This time, Ollie, it's for the DOA UK Heavyweight title. And here we have the debut of World of Sport's own Martin Kirby.
Absolutely. A man that the Great Yarmouth crowd are blessed to have with them here tonight. Not that you'd know that from their reaction. Come on. They don't seem to be welcoming this man with open arms at this point. But he is, of course, one of the most gifted wrestlers this country has seen in quite some time.
However, this attitude, holy, they're now looking down his nose at everybody.
He seems to be counting the teeth on the front row, which is... won't take him long, won't take him long.
But you are right, Martin Kirby, one of the most skilled wrestlers this country has ever seen. I mean, you go back a couple of New Year's Eves ago, this man was making history on nationwide TV.
We have the challenger in the ring, and now introducing the defending champion.
Of course, not the only man in this match to have been on World of Sport, though.
Very true. And let's face it, these two would know each other very well.
There he is, our world champion. And a man I used to refer to as the best kept secret in British wrestling.
Not
but
anymore.
He is a secret no longer.
I mean, I'm not sure if Brad was expecting to come out to the Venga Boys. He looks a little bit perplexed, but you know.
What better to come out to though, really?
True.
It's got this crowd going.
Something tells me there may be a rib or two involved right now.
Brad Slayer getting behind it, and why not?
And it's been quite a year for Brad Slayer as well, walking into Carrow Road as the DOA UK Heavyweight Champion, featured on £10 of gold for the NWA.
He came so close to being the DOA champion, to being the NWA World Champion. Apologies.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for one more, and it is for the DOA UK Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. He hails from first North Yorkshire. 13 years as a professional wrestler, but he makes his debut here in DOA. Need I say more? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Martin Kirby! And ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent. He hails from Portsmouth. He is the Portsmouth Powerhouse. Boom, boom, he wants you in his room. He is the reigning and defending undisputed DOA Heavyweight Champion, Brad Slayer.
Boom, boom indeed, Brad Slayer. Just like Dexter, just like Madison Miles, just like The Forgotten, and just like Danny Darko, Brad Slayer looking to end 2019 with that gold around his waist on the highest of highs. And Ollie, you know, after announcement from our booker man, Charlie Winston going to be watching this match very closely, because if he can beat the banker Mark Lloyd, he gets a crack at whoever can win this match.
Absolutely, and of course that belt, that championship, the most important thing here in DOA. We've had our 5 championships defended, but this is the most important. It's been quite a golden shower here in DOA today, actually.
It has been raining gold indeed. And speaking of reigns, will Brad Slayer's reign of championship come to an end right now? Let's face it, this could be his biggest test to date, because Martin Kirby, it may be his debut here today for DOA, but this is possibly the best British wrestler to have never stepped foot in a DOA ring right now.
So true. I mean, the buzz around Martin Kirby, it's been there for years. It's never really gone away.
13!
And he's one of those people who, I mean, he's done fantastically well, but he's never really pushed that potential. He's never really broken through in that way that he should do, given the skills and the talent that man has.
Very true.
And maybe being the DOA champion could be the start of that.
Uh-oh. Looking to get under the skin of Martin Kirby, but you know, he hasn't got much hair, so getting under the skin doesn't take an awful lot. There's not so much padding there. Raucous crowd here in Yarmouth. I love coming here every single time.
You are guaranteed a good night here in Yarmouth every single time.
How is he? How is he pulling his hair?
I mean, if he is pulling hair, I don't know where he's pulling it from. I don't want to think about it, really.
Nowhere we can see, anyway. Maybe his eyebrows?
Possibly. It could be dragging him by the eyelash. I'm not sure. Kirby screaming in pain.
Yeah, I mean, maybe looking to counter by hurting the eardrums of Brad Slayer.
It's an unusual technique. Beautiful reversal, though. That technical skill we were talking about.
Kip up from Brad Slayer. That's a lovely little kip from Brad there.
Kirby nearly burst Brad's eardrums with that scream, but I think Brad Slayer may have just burst Kirby's eardrums.
Kind of say it was an elite kip from Brad there.
No.
Sorry, my puns today are super bad.
Brad Slayer employing the old "you've been tangoed" technique there.
I remember those adverts.
Got banned, didn't they? Oh no, don't do it. No.
Is he offering to shine his head for him?
Oh no. Got Benny Hill in the building.
Oh, shoulder tackle takes down Kirby.
Jumps over, ducks down.
Look at the agility from both men right now.
The athleticism on display here.
Helps Kirby to the outside. Blocks the shot. Oh, into the turnbuckle.
Didn't block that one. Oh,
beautiful.
beautiful.
Look at that.
Into the front row.
Springboard drop kick from the champ, Brad Slayer.
This great Yarmouth crowd want more, and they're about to get it.
I went for a baseball slide drop kick. Martin Kirby getting out of dodge.
Good plan. Create some space. Get a breather. Or just run and scream, you know. Either way works.
Oh, still comes crashing down as Brad Slayer goes to get back in the ring.
Kirby very proud of himself with that one. Oh, European. Kick out at 2. Kirby standing on the fingers. Big drop kick to the chest.
Trying to really take control in this one. And this is the only while it might be Kirby's debut here at DOA, these two will know each other from their time in World of Sport.
I think these two men have met each other many times, actually. They certainly seem to know each other very well, knowing the ins and the outs. Both men keeping pace. So we've said this before in matches like this, where this could just be a matter of who makes the first mistake.
And this thing, two men, veterans of the ring, they know exactly what they're doing.
Both men very skilled, very talented.
And it would be very out of character for either man to make a mistake. Really, at this point in their careers, having done what they've both done, having been where they've both been, mistakes are rare and far and few between.
Oh!
Spine buster with authority.
Flattened Slayer.
Now, much as I'm not a fan of the way Kirby came out here, I do love the Zoidberg elbow. I'm a big fan of this. Oh, but no water in the pool for the Zoidberg elbow.
He's a crustacean out of water. Does that work?
I'll take it. I'll go with that.
Oh, lovely.
Boots him off. Oh, big enziguri.
So both these men know reversals to reversals.
Oh, big knee. Picks him up.
Oh, by the nose, though.
I mean, there's a shortcut.
I think the fair play is about to start going out the window. Kirby's been having some fun so far, but I think he's starting to get frustrated. There we go. Clawing at the face and, of course, denying the brain oxygen. Taking the air out of the body of Brad Slayer as well.
Insult and injury. 2-for-1 combo meal from Martin Kirby. Bouncing his head off of that turnbuckle like a pinball.
What's Kirby got planned here?
Oh, what's he doing? What's he doing? Oh, he's got a bottle of water.
Oh, he's just having a nice drink. That's all it is.
Rehydrate, rehydrate.
Got to stay hydrated, absolutely. Oh, no.
That's unfortunate.
We were talking about insult to injury. That's just pure insult.
Yeah. Oh! right onto our sound desk.
All 3 rows drenched.
Let's just hope that that we're still recording. We're still on air, I think. Big splash. Big back elbow.
You see, this is why I don't wear my good clothes when I come in.
Oh! Turns him inside out with that X-Plex. 1, 2.
Oh, it's close.
Kick out. But that was close. You're right there, Ollie.
Can I just point out at this point, Brad Slayer is drenched. I mean, he's dripping right now.
But I mean, let's face it. I mean, if he was overheating underneath the spotlights, he's just got his second win right there. That could have woken him up.
True, and I must say, the wet look suits him.
Glistening in the. Oh, look at this.
Oh, rolls him through.
Oh, neck breaker. Leaping neck breaker from Kirby. 2. Oh, that was close again. That was very, very close.
A near fall on both sides of this match now. Very even. This is a hard one to call. This is, I mean, it's back and forth so far. How would you call this one, Ollie? Who's your money on?
Well, right now it's very, very even. As I say, we're clearly seeing these two know each other very, very well. I've got to say, champion's advantage. I mean,
Yeah.
Slayer has to be pinned or submitted for that belt to change hands. Oh, hesitation, Guri. Slayer up and over.
And Slayer, such agility for such a big man.
Oh, look at that, rolls him through. Rolls him through. Straight into that ankle lock submission. Twisting that ankle in an unnatural way. Look at the torque on that ankle joint. And he's got the leg grapevine. He's got the leg grapevine.
It's hooked in.
Nowhere for Kirby to go.
There
And he's tapped out. He's tapped out. Martin Kirby put up a valiant effort, but that's 5 for 5 in championship matches.
Still, the DOA UK Heavyweight Champion, Brad Slayer!
Ollie, it's a good night. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Oh, look out.
Charlie Winston. I was going to say it's a good night to be a champion in DOA, but Charlie Winston.
There it is.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Picks him up. Choke slam to
down.
Slayer. It seems like the words of the Booker man have sunk into Charlie Winston. He is gunning for that belt right now, Wally. If Charlie Winston is able to do as the Booker man demanded and take down Mark Lloyd, that belt could be round the waist of Winston in 2020.
Winston claiming that belt. Coming in and making a statement. He sort of tried to sneak in, but he's a hard man to miss.
Oh, very much so. He's the British giant.
And he has left devastation in his wake here tonight. Slayer is barely moving.
So I was going to say it's a good night to be a champion here in DOA. 5 championship matches, 5 belt retentions. But yeah, right now Brad Slayer's not looking in a good way. Charlie Winston sending a message, Ollie.
Slayer heads into 2020 still your DOA heavyweight champion. But if Charlie Winston's on your tail, the question is for how long?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up one more time for your winner. He is still the DOA UK Heavyweight Champion, Brad Slayer.